first-generation college student. She received her bachelor's degree in accounting from The Ohio State University, and today she's earning her MBA with a specialization in organizational leadership. Abba is the first person in her family to earn a graduate degree. She lives here in the city of Columbus with her husband Veda and her sons Luca and Peyton. Please welcome Abba.
Good evening. I didn't see my flag up on the stage, so I had to wear it around my neck. Distinguished faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates, good evening, and thank you for showing up today. As we celebrate this incredible milestone, I've been reflecting on what it takes to reach a moment like this. For all of us, this journey wasn't easy. It's been full of challenges, sacrifices, and moments of doubt. But what has carried us through is the belief that no matter how things get, we can keep moving forward. In many ways, our journey mirrors what I admire most about one of my favorite all-time athletes, Steph Curry, the basketball star known for his three-point shooting. Now, you can call me a 2015 bandwagon fan, because it's true. Or you can argue, as my husband does, insisting Dame Lillard is just as good. He's not. But my point is, Steph inspires me not just by his ability to make impossible shots, but with the lessons he teaches us through the way he plays his game. Let me tell you about one game that stands out. Game 6 of the NBA playoffs, second round series against Houston. Steph started the game cold. 0 points after 2 quarters. For some players, that's a breaking point. And if you don't know basketball, you might think the coach should have benched him. But Steph didn't give up. And neither did Coach Kerr, because Steph knows something essential. And if you can finish it, he knows the next one is going in. In the second half of that game, Steph came alive. He scored 33 points and delivered a performance that sent Houston packing. But here's what struck me most. Even with 0 points at halftime, Steph kept shooting. In fact, he took 26 more shots. Because he's fearless. He trusts himself, his work ethic, and the countless hours he's poured into practice. Steph knows perseverance, determination, and focus can overcome even the coldest starts. And that mindset, it has shaped how I approach my own life. One of my least favorite reputations amongst my friends is that I'm so strong. In reality, life has not been easy. Growing up as a first-generation born citizen, I navigated cultural identity challenges that often made me feel disconnected from my parents due to the language barriers between us. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis at 25, and a couple months later lost my closest sibling and big brother, Sameta. But these experiences didn't make me strong. They demanded resilience. Even in recent years, while earning this very graduate degree, I've reevaluated my career, started a business, endured countless rounds of failed IVF treatments in an attempt to grow my family, experienced a heartbreaking miscarriage. People say, wow, you've been through so much, you're so strong. But strength is a choice. Choosing to trust in brighter days and believing that the next shot will go in. Perseverance often starts with that single decision to try again, even when the odds feel stacked against you. And 14 years ago, if you would have asked me about returning to school, my answer would have been a hard no. My undergraduate experience left me feeling lost, unsure, and disconnected. I made practical decisions, choosing a major for job security rather than passion. The belief in second chances and persistence kept me going, but what ultimately pushed me to return to school was the weight of my worth being tied to a piece of paper. Even with over a decade of experience, the lack of graduate degree had become a roadblock. It was holding me back from the advancement I felt I was ready for. I knew my skills and contributions were valuable, but I needed this credential to open doors that had been closed to me. Yet, even when I finally decided to pursue a degree, the path forward seemed impossible. Financial barriers, rigid schedules, and my responsibilities as a wife and mother made the idea of graduate school daunting. But I chose to shoot again. Franklin University, a program designed for the realities of working adults, gave me the flexibility to invest in myself on my terms. But man, signing up for that first class, if you guys can remember, was intimidating. The syllabus, overwhelming. Those late nights and moments of doubt felt familiar, kind of like the pressure Steph must have been feeling those first 2 quarters. And while I've had to keep shooting, I've learned resilience isn't a solo effort. My husband, Veda, tucked Luca in bed each night so I could study or write papers. My family gave me space to recharge on the tennis courts. My friends reminded me of my potential. And my fellow grads, we pressed on. Each of us supported by the sacrifices of our loved ones who cheered us on from the stands and strengthened by the community and the overall determination we found within ourselves. Now, being on this stage might make it seem like I've got it all figured out, but that couldn't be further from the truth. What I do know is that I've practiced my whole life overcoming the lowest of lows. And I have faith that life's challenges will give way to joy and new opportunities as long as I keep showing up and taking the next shot. But this degree, this piece of paper, doesn't reflect or define who we are. It reflects who we've always been. We are resilient, resourceful, determined. We faced challenges, taken those missed shots, and stayed in the game. So I encourage you, stay in the game. Take the shots, even when you're uncertain. But don't do it alone. Perseverance is amplified when we lean on others for guidance and support. So surround yourself with connections, coaches, teammates, cheerleaders that will help you refine your aim and build confidence. And as you make your shots, pass the ball. Be the teammate who uplifts others and gives them the courage to take their own shots. Whether as mentors, colleagues, or friends, we all have the power to pay it forward, helping others find their way just as we found ours. So thank you to my son, Luca, Peyton, and my husband, Veda, to the faculty who guided us, the families who supported us, and the peers who inspired us. We couldn't have done it without you. This moment belongs to us all. And class of 2024, let's take every shot with confidence, lift others along the way, and remind the world that this team right here is unstoppable. Thank you.
Hey, wonderful job, Abba. And on behalf of the board and the faculty and staff of Franklin University, I want to present you with a little token of our esteem and gratitude. Congratulations.